This right here is your origin.
Okay.
You good there?
Yep.
So your x goes left and right. So from there, I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I got that.
Okay. Is it the same on all of them?
Well, if it's an x equals, yeah. But anytime you have x, it's always right and left.
Okay.
Y's are always up and down.
So it's going to be horizontal?
X's are. Y's always go up and down.
But that's up and down.
That is right here. This would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That would be 4, 15. That means I still went over to the right 4 and then went up 15. That makes sense? So when I have x equals 4, because y'all chose x equals to be 4, so I circled it over here, wrote in x equals 4. Now, what is x each time? What does x equal?
4.
4. So guess what? These are all 4. Your y's can be any number you want. The y's do not matter a bit. They can be 322.
Can I make it 0?
I want to make mine 0, 1, and 2. Just because that's easy. So my nice little stuff is 4, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2. I could have went -2, -1, and 0. The y's do not matter. You could choose your own little favorite number. Say again, the y's do not matter. Any questions on that so far?
Can you do that for every single problem?
If it's x equals, yes. If it's y equals, no. But x equals, yes. If you know what x is, then you know, and then you can choose any y. Now, what kind of slope is that? Undefined. Very good. So where it says slope, we're going to write undefined. All of your x equals will have an undefined slope. Next question. Where does it cross the y-axis? It doesn't. Which means when I have my b or my y-intercept, I'm going to put no b. That's because it doesn't exist. It's not 0 because 0 is a number. I could cross at 0. But if it doesn't exist, then you can put no b. All right, any questions on any of the x equals? Fantastic. We're going to now do a y equals. My suggestion is pick one that has a number with an x and then plus or adding a number. What do y'all want to use?
Y equals 4.
All right, what'd you say? Because you were first. What?
-4.
4x plus 3?
No.
She was first, so I'm on with hers. Sorry.
That one's harder. I mean, easier.
You're going to do the exact same steps no matter which one you choose.
That one's a fraction.
Yet again, you're going to do the same thing no matter what.
Same thing.
Hey, no need for all that. Okay, what I want you to do here, I want you to go into y equals. I want you to type in 4x plus 3. And then I want you to graph it. Yep. Now, we're going to go to second graph. And you should get a nice little table. If you're on the x, you can actually go up into the negatives. If you're on the y, you can't. So make sure you're on the x side. Which x do y'all want to use first?
-1.
-1. Okay, so we'll go -1, 0, and 1. So what is y when x is -1?
3.
-1? All right. And what is y when x is 0?
3.
-5.
It's
so dumb.
Look,
Oh yeah.
there it is.
I'm so slow.
All right, what is x or what is y when x is 1?
7.
All right, so then these are my nice little coordinates. Now, I don't know about you, but I want an easy way to figure out what my slope is and what my y-intercept is. So you ready? Go to stat, edit your list. All your x's are L1, all your y's are L2. Type it in, let's go. Once y'all got a slope, let me know. All right, so what do y'all got? Remember, stat 1, stat, arrow over 4, push enter 5 times.
That's what I got.
All right, so everybody's pretty much getting the same thing. They're all showing me a calculator.
Is this good?
Stat what?
Remember, A is your M. M and A are the same thing. Now, if you get something like this for your slope and your y-intercept, you can change it into y equals mx plus b. Remember, ax plus b, mx plus b, same thing. Then that part's done. When you go over to your nice little graph, easiest way to do this, do second graph and get your table. Then you can plug in numbers. Get at least 4 points. If you get at least 4 points, one, then most of the time your lovely stuff will not be off. God dang it. And then make sure that you are marking your lovely little stuff with the equation. All I did was grab 4 points and then connected my 4 points. All right, grading. You're not using mine to graph with. Use your own. You've got table and points in your calculator. Second graph. It tells you all of your points.
Is it YX or XY?
It's always X and then Y, just like the alphabet. Now. So, -1 goes left, -1 goes down. So, left 1, down 1, points. Remember, you can also use rise over run too. If it's 4, if your slope is 4, remember that's 4 up over 1. 4 up over 1.
This is Garrett.
Sir.
I'm a bit lost. I do this on my own. I'm probably gonna fail.
Why? Did you use your did you use a ruler?
Yeah. It wasn't very straight though.
Then why don't you get a different ruler?
I don't know. Too much work.
Oh. All right, so how I'm grading you, because you also have this page too. 25% per each one that's a 4. Your worksheet is turned in. That means I need the packet as well as the nice little slope stained glass picture. If it is turned in, is free of math errors, and is neatly written, you get a 25%.
I got a question.
Give me a minute. If your lines and labels, all 15 lines are drawn correctly, your labeling is clear on the line and outlined in black marker, that's 25%. If you have fully colored with many different colors, this is not black and white, many different colors, it has a colorful pattern. I don't know if we're going to have colored paper or not, I've got to check. But If it's colored and has many different colors, if there is no colored paper, that's an automatic 25%. Your project must have straight lines. It's clear that you used a straight edge, and its overall appearance is very neat, visually appealing, and creative. You get creative with your colors. All right, any questions on how I'm grading it? All right, any questions on the worksheets? Sir?
Can I do only X?
No, because you have to choose 3 from each one. If you do the y equals and do the second graph, that will help you more than anything, especially if you know how to graph points. If you forget, if you've got at least 1 point, your rise over run. If you have a whole number, your run is 1. Those of you who are not sure, I can actually physically figure out a point, count up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Or I can count down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. You can count it. Personally, I'd rather just get 4 points and then graph it. Or get with my lovely ruler and get it that way. That's me. Because your calculator will give you all the points you need. Any other questions? Because now's your good time to ask questions. Here in just a minute, I'm going to be like, no. Yes, ma'am, Miss Elizabeth.
I was wondering how it's kind of hard to say.
What you got?
I was wondering how that point right there.
Go to your calculator, do second graph. Second graph. Guys, be listening. All right, see how you're on your X side? Which point are you talking about?
This one.
Okay, go up 1 on your calculator. Now, count left 2 and then down 5.
Oh.
That's how I got it.
But Miss Garrett, why did you add that if there's only 3 slots?
So you're going to need at least 4 for your graphing.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the same ones that you picked for your nice little graph.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sense? Addie, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Right here, since we choose 3, since like we put that right there.
Yeah, make sure you're circling. So make sure you circled that one.
Do we choose 2 more?
Yeah.
If so, do we put them in these boxes?
Yep.
Okay. Is there enough?
Yep, flip over.
Oh.
Yes, you do have 12 boxes, so you do have enough room for all of those ones that you have to graph. When you get over to here, make sure you are paying attention to the wall up here for the x-intercept. Yes, I gave you how to do the x-intercept. It's fairly easy. It's just wherever it crosses on the x-axis.
Wait, we have to do all 12 of them, right?
Yeah, and then 3 more.
Oh.
So, as long as they're all correct and all the math's correct, then you're good.
Are you going to check them for us?
When you grade them, yeah. When I grade them, yes. Until then, no. Because high school's not going to just check every little thing for you.
Well, I could think I'm doing so good, and then it comes out and I got like a 2 right.
I'll get it for you in just a second. Is there any other questions on this?
Yeah.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Did you say that like all of these were going to be undefined? Or, like, all of them
Yes,
were gonna
anything that has x equals is always undefined because it'll always be straight up and down.
be- Are we allowed to work on this at home?
Figure it out. So remember, you should have nice little graph that looks like this and like this on your page.
So X's have no B's.
X's have no B's. If it starts off with x equals, you have no B. Any other last questions before I let y'all loose?
Yes.
What you got?
Are we allowed to work on this at home?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I'll finish this.
Well, remember, you have today, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Oh my God, that's a lot of
I gotta work on the college one.
You could also be doing the college one at home if you haven't finished it. All right. Any other questions?